I've decided to try something new this chapter. Instead of telling you jokes, I'm going to let you guys decide which instrument I should continue playing. So sit back and listen. Each lesson, you'll hear me play a different instrument. This is me playing the piano. What do you think? Today's lesson is on patterns and graphs. We're going to graph data and use graphs to make predictions. The Indiana Academic Standard is 7.6.2. Let's take a look at example number 1. Graphing data. Graph the data in the table. The pattern in the first column of data suggests a horizontal interval of 20. Graphs that have from 6 to 10 intervals are easy to read. The greatest value in the second column is 50. Divide 50 by a factor from 6 to 10. We're going to choose 10 since 50 is divisible by 10. So 50 divided by 10 is 5. We divide the greatest amount by a compatible number. We'll use 10 intervals of 5 for the vertical scale. For 20 boxes, the cost was $15. For 40 boxes, the cost was $25. For 60 boxes, the cost is $35. For 80 boxes, the cost is $40. And for 100 boxes, the cost is $50. Pause the video if you need any more time to copy down this part of the notes. Don't forget to write down any questions that you have while you're taking the notes. Now we're going to graph the data in the table below. We need to first start by labeling the horizontal and vertical axis. We're going to put the amount of yogurt in cups across the bottom, and we're going to put the price up the side in dollars. So when we have 50 cups of yogurt, the price was $26. So we go over to 50 and up to 26 and put our dot. For 100 cups of yogurt, the price was $49. We go over to 100 cups and up to $49 and put our dot. For 150 cups of yogurt, the price was $72. We go over to 150, go up to 72, and place our dot. And finally, for 200 cups of yogurt, it was $95. We go over to 200 and up to $95 and place our dot. Pause the video if you need any more time to copy down this part of the notes. Don't forget to write down any questions that you have while you're taking the notes. At the top of page 2, I want you to write down estimating is cool. Just at the top of the page, write estimating is cool. If you write that down, I know that you are actually listening to the notes, not just watching them. I'll say that one more time. Estimating is cool. A little key phrase. Example number 2, estimating on a graph. The graph shows the cost of renting a bowling lane for an hour, which is the best estimate for the cost for renting for 7 people. We're going to draw lines to locate the value on the vertical axis that corresponds to the 7 on the horizontal axis. So if we look at this line coming up from the 7 until we reach the cost graphed, we can read across and see that the cost of rental for 7 people is about $20. So the correct answer choice is B. Pause the video if you need any more time to copy down this part of the notes. Don't forget to write down any questions that you have while you're taking the notes. I sure hope you wrote estimating is cool across the top of your paper. Example number 3, making a prediction. Estimate the cost of 600 gallons of water. The first thing that we have to do is we have to extend the graph beyond 500 gallons. You need to use a ruler to do this, so be very, very careful in extending your line. Then we can go over to 600 and go vertically up until we reach that cost line. And we can see that 600 gallons is slightly less than $25. So the cost of 600 gallons of water is about $25. Pause the video if you need any more time to copy down this part of the notes. Don't forget to write down any questions that you have while you're taking the notes. Use the graph in example 2 to estimate the cost of the rental for 5 people. Well, this time we're only going to go over to 5 people. We go vertically up to see that the cost line crosses at approximately $15. So the cost of the rental for 5 people would be $15. Pause the video if you need any more time to copy down this part of the notes. Don't forget to write down any questions that you have while you're taking the notes. For the last example, we're going to use the graph in example 3 to estimate the cost of 800 gallons of water. We've already extended the line, so we're going to look at 800 gallons of water, go up vertically until we reach the cost line, and we can see that 800 gallons of water will cost approximately $32, between $32 and $33. So we're going to say the cost of 800 gallons of water is about $33. When you're doing problems like this, we're going to actually have a range of answers that I'll accept when it's not very clear exactly where the amount is. So there'll be a little bit of give and take. These answers on your homework are probably not going to be very cut and dry. There'll be a range of answers that are acceptable. In this case, if you would have told me anywhere between probably $33 and $34, I would have accepted it. I would not accept $30. I definitely would not accept $35. You have to pay attention to your interval. Pause the video if you need any more time to copy down this part of the notes. Don't forget to write down any questions that you have while you're taking the notes.